My dear brothers and sisters, seekers of peace and purpose, have you ever felt like you're running on a treadmill? You're putting in all the effort, sweating, pushing forward, but at the end of the day, you feel like you haven't really gotten anywhere. You work long hours, yet your finances feel tight. You strive for success, but it feels hollow. You chase time, but it always slips away. This feeling, this emptiness, is a life without barakah. Barakah is that divine blessing from Allah that makes little much. It's the secret ingredient that makes your time expansive, your wealth sufficient, your efforts fruitful, and your home filled with peace. It's not about having more, it's about your little being transformed into more than enough. And there is a powerful secret to inviting this barakah into every fiber of your existence. It starts not with a grand sweeping gesture, but with the quiet, humble moments of one single morning. The concept of barakah is one of the most profound and beautiful gifts in the treasury of Islamic faith, yet it remains one of the most elusive and misunderstood. To truly grasp its power is to fundamentally shift our perspective on life itself. We often operate in a world governed by quantifiable metrics, the number in our bank account, the hours in our workday, the square footage of our home. We are conditioned to believe that more of these tangible assets is the ultimate indicator of success and fulfillment. We chase after more money, more time, more possessions, convinced that this more will finally quench the thirst in our souls. But this relentless pursuit often leaves us exhausted, anxious, and strangely empty because we are chasing the container while ignoring the content. We have filled our lives with things, but we have lost the essence that gives those things meaning and value. This is the void that exists in the absence of barakah. So, what is this barakah? It is not a physical substance you can hold. It is not a sudden windfall of cash or a lottery win. It is, in its purest essence, a divine and spiritual quality that Allah injects into the mundane aspects of our existence. It is the secret blessing that transforms the very nature of what we have. Think of it as divine amplification. It is the miracle of the 5 loaves and 2 fish, not as a one-time historical event, but as a perpetual principle available to the believing heart. It is Allah's hand resting upon your life, causing everything within its scope to be multiplied, enhanced, and suffused with a sense of sacred purpose and contentment. Let us make this practical. Consider time our most precious and fleeting resource. We all have the same 24 hours, yet some people seem to accomplish monumental tasks with an air of calm, while others, despite frantic business, end their day with a long list of unfinished tasks. The difference is barakah. When your time is blessed, an hour of focused work can yield the output of 3. Your mind is sharper, your decisions are wiser, and your energy is sustained. You find that tasks are completed with unexpected ease, and free moments of peace and connection with family spontaneously open up. A day with barakah feels long, generous, and fruitful. A day without it, even if it has the same number of minutes, feels rushed, cramped, and ultimately unsatisfying. This is why the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, made a specific dua for this very thing. O Allah, I seek refuge in you from anxiety and grief, and I seek refuge in you from incapacity and laziness. Incapacity here refers to that very feeling of a lack of barakah in one's time and efforts. Now, consider wealth and provision, or rizq. The world tells us that financial peace comes from a higher salary. But we have all seen people with immense incomes who are drowning in debt and discontent, and people with modest means who live with profound gratitude and a sense of abundance. Again, the differentiator is barakah. Barakah in your wealth does not necessarily mean the number in your account will magically double overnight. Rather, it means that what you have becomes sufficient. It means your expenses are manageable, your needs are met in unexpected ways, and your possessions bring you genuine joy and utility instead of being a source of constant maintenance and worry. A single, blessed salary can feel like a river of provision, covering your needs, allowing for charity, and leaving you feeling secure in Allah's promise. An unblessed fortune, however, can feel like a leaky bucket, constantly requiring more to fill it. yet never holding water. The money comes in and flows out just as quickly, leaving no lasting benefit or sense of peace. Barakah ensures that your wealth is not just a number, but a tool for good, a source of comfort, and a means to draw you closer to your Creator. This principle of divine amplification extends to every corner of our lives. Think of the food you eat. A simple, blessed meal of bread and olives can nourish the body and satisfy the soul, leaving you feeling grateful and energized. An extravagant, unblessed feast can leave you feeling heavy, sluggish, and spiritually disconnected. Think of your knowledge. A student with barakah can study a single page with deep understanding and retention, while another might read an entire chapter without grasping its core meaning. The knowledge of the first is amplified, it settles in the heart and manifests in righteous action. Think of your relationships. A home filled with barakah is not necessarily a mansion filled with expensive furniture. It is a space, however small, where peace resides, where laughter is genuine, where conflicts are resolved with compassion, and where love grows. It is a sanctuary. An unblessed home, even if it is a palace, can feel cold, lonely, and filled with tension. This is the critical paradigm shift. Barakah is not about increasing the quantity of what you have, but about enhancing its quality, its impact, and its spiritual yield. It is Allah's way of honoring a believer's sincere efforts. When you work with honesty, when you eat with gratitude, when you speak with truth, when you give in charity, when you uphold your family ties, you are not just performing isolated good deeds. You are, in fact, creating the conditions for barakah to descend. You are polishing the vessel of your life so that it can hold this divine light. You are signaling to the universe, to the Almighty, that you are a trustworthy custodian of His blessings. The pursuit of barakah, therefore, is not a passive wish. It is an active engagement in a spiritual economy. It is the understanding that the true value of anything in this world is not its market price, but the degree to which it is touched by the divine, the extent to which it carries the fingerprint of Allah. To seek barakah is to seek this sacred touch in every moment, in every morsel, in every coin, and in every breath, transforming our entire existence from a mundane struggle for survival into a blessed journey of profound purpose and endless grace.